Look at the lineup for the visitors from Salt Lake. Brown, Green, big Luke Neville inside. Bora gets the start due to his defense, and Kepke the other guard. For New Mexico, sharpshooters Mon Martinez, Daniel Ferris inside, Darius Gary, Steve Alford's first signee, J.R. Giddens, who has played like the All-American everybody expected, and another long-range threat for the Lobos. Outside in Chad Toppert. Bodies to really do damage to Luke Neville. Misfired shot by Brown. 1 and out for Utah. Can he get 6 early on Neville? No. Neville leads the conference in blocked shots. He gets another one. But it kicks right to Toppert, and that's not a bad option for New Mexico.
Boy, Chad Toppert shooting 48% from the three-point line. Last year in Salt Lake City, he had a great game in that overtime game. 6 of 9 from the three-point line for Chad Toppert in Salt Lake last year. Something that he likes about this Utah team and shooting the ball. He's a guy with great quickness, great range, a creator offensively.
Toppert off the inbounds, drills another 3.
Boy, he has just been shooting the ball very well.
Where coaching comes in.
Absolutely. When we go to these shoot-arounds, you see him work a lot on inbounds plays and wide open on the outside. This is a very good shooter. You see the range that he has out by the University of New Mexico logo out there. And that's a guy that you have to mark and know where he is in the out-of-bounds. Saw his numbers there at 11 points a game and just over 3.5 rebounds. He's got a great start tonight. His game low has been very good.
Credit to Reese Gary, the freshman. Getting that turnover. Toppert open again, drills another one.
Toppert is feeling it, and he can shoot over the top. He has 6'7" with a decent vertical jump. He's a guy that can shoot it from deep.
Bio.
Boy,
I'm here to promote.
My picture is scary on there, so please.
Albuquerque.
Boy, and he talked about the top 10 recruiting class that he has coming in next year. He said they get a lot bigger overnight when the off season comes. Got some big boys coming in, a red shirt that's big to go along with some athleticism.
He was also candid in saying that this team this year surprised me a little bit.
He is very floater off the glass. They need more effort like his out of some other guys. And Chad Toppert for New Mexico was unbelievable shooting the basketball. You think they would have found him somewhere on the perimeter the way he shot the ball in that first half. A great first half.
Engaged in some epic battles through the years, and Giddens falling down. Hits a deuce.
Came down on the side of his foot. You see that so many times. He went up for that jump shot, rolled that ankle to the outside. And take a look. He's so good at catching and shooting. Watch him. Comes off the curl, goes up. Beautiful rotation on the ball, and he comes down on the side of a Utah player's foot and rolls that ankle to the outside. And to your point, you see how tightly Lawrence Bora is on the perimeter on Toppert.
Left hand won't go for Ferris. Toppert gets tackled by Bora.
When on the other end, just a previous offensive series for Utah, Neville didn't get the shot off, but I liked the mentality. He took the ball down. He was determined he was going to get up on the glass. In most instances, if he goes that strong, he'll either get fouled or he'll get it up on the glass.
That tackle by Lawrence Bora would make your old roommate, Kyle Whittingham, proud. That was a good tackle.
Kyle Whittingham, I love that. It was a two-handed takedown.
That was nice.
He definitely wrapped up.
No shoulder bump on that one. Toppert gets free and finds his stroke again. He has been dynamite tonight, leading scorer for New Mexico.
Well, and he is a much improved player over last year.
Giddens working on Durcha. Toppert back up to Gary. Toppert free for the shot. Gets fouled by Bora, and it'll be 3 free throws for Chad Toppert, the local boy from Albuquerque.
And watch Bora. He had a hard time getting over the top here and getting out and recovering, and because of that, he had the body contact low afterwards. He had trouble getting over the top of the New Mexico player. They've done such a good job on Toppert here in the second half.
72% from the line for the year. 1 for 1 tonight. A little too strong on the second effort. Two-point lead for the Lobos. And the crowd comes up. Gary, Giddens, Toppert, Ferris, and Martinez, the 5 for New Mexico. For BYU, Tavernari, Playstead, Lee Camard, Burgess, and Murdoch. Put a little asterisk by Sam for JR. Burgess controls the board. Murdoch all the way to the hoop. Denied by Giddens.
A great transition defense by Giddens, getting back, timing it.
Gary answers with the 3.
To get back in this ball game, they're going to have to shoot the ball well, but it's going to be about getting some turnovers and creating some transition buckets.
Getting a few stops. Toppert had the steal for New Mexico. Martinez lucky that he didn't turn it right back over. Giddens kicks. Martinez, the southpaw, rattles out. Tough luck shooting continues. Camard saves it. Ferris bats it to Giddens. It's a fresh 35 for New Mexico. Toppert. Got it. 3-point shot, Chad Toppert in New Mexico.
Well, he's one of the long-range bombers. He's a great 3-point shooter. He had a very nice game the other night against Utah. Shot the ball extremely well. Toppert, #1 career all-time in 3-point percentage at New Mexico. Comes into the game at 45.2%. And Chad Toppert on the rotation, squares his feet and sends it to the bottom of the net. And then on the other end,
Rose lost the handle and has his pass tipped by Toppert. Collinsworth to Camard, and when Camard gets the ball in his hands, it seems like everything calms down for BYU. Everyone feels as though now we're in good hands.
He is a great player.
Gary off the side of the rim. Rose doing a good job rebounding. Aaron pass. Toppert intercepts it. Gary will give it back to Toppert. A little 2-man game between Therese and Chad. Toppert with the feed from Martinez, able to stroke a 3 to make it 80-55.
Toppert added 20 pounds of muscle in the offseason, made him a better player. He's been a big-time contributor for New Mexico in their run this year to 16 wins. He comes from a great basketball family. Both of his parents played b-ball at New Mexico, Bob and Linda. Has a brother that played at Cornell. We were, after our game in Albuquerque the other night, we went over to coaches, and the whole Toppert clan was there out to dinner. And what do you think that's like? You sit down at the table, and I'm mom and dad both quizzing you.
Best line from the Toppert family. So Mrs. Toppert says, "Can you please put on the mountain in here?"
I loved it.
And they did.
Yeah, they sure did. But you know, imagine that. You got to sit down. It's not, there's mom and dad going, "Why did you do this? You know, why did you do that? Did you think about this when you were in there?" So I'm certain that he gets quizzed coming home from those games with a great basketball background that he has.